there any things you don't want to do, talk about, or yeah?
No, I mean, I don't do anything like that's super racist. That's
No, exactly. Yeah.
no, I mean that's about
Well,
it. But
yes.
yeah, I don't know. Is there anything that you're like you
No,
want to avoid?
no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Same with these, same with these hot topics. I don't like to go there, but apart from that, everything is good.
Things are a little bit, I guess, more hopeful now where I am politically. So
Yes, yeah. We follow the news every couple of hours to see how the states are doing, and it's sometimes a bit terrifying.
yes,
Yeah.
we're like this now. We got our
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
our fingers crossed, and I think we're going to be fine. I really do.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Let's see, my friend. We've got one. Oh yeah, we got 42 suggestions. So pick
40.
a number. That's right, 1 to 42.
That's a lot. I never had 42 suggestions before. Yeah, let's take 6.
Good old number 6. Is there a reason for 6, or did it just pop in your head?
Just that you don't have to count until 41.
Okay, bless you. My friend John Newen put together a compilation of just me counting all of these. It's very
I saw that. That was awesome.
Okay, so this comes from Mark Turpin. Oh, this is so funny. This comes from our friend Mark Turpin, and our suggestion is Sabotage the musical.
Okay.
Sabotage the musical. Great. Okay. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, many thanks. Jonathan,
yeah,
I'm so excited.
What is it, Vic? What is it?
It's a premiere tonight. We're going to sing.
Tonight?
Tonight. We will be on stage tonight.
Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Ever since I've been a little boy, I've been ready for this. And
this was our dream, yeah? Even in high school, we also talked about, let's do a musical together on stage.
I mean, I can't believe it. Your name, Vic Calfari, Up in Lights. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm a part of it. We got to get to the theater.
Jonathan Richards, our first time. Oh God.
I'm just really honored to be going on that journey with you. Thanks, Vic.
It's thank you. Thank you for that. I mean, you always stimulated me to sing and to pursue my dreams. Without you, I was not here. Definitely, without you, I was not here. I will not be on that stage without you. I'm pretty sure. No, no.
Can I share something with you?
Yeah.
I feel bad because I do have a little bit of jealousy. And I feel bad, but I've just got to tell you, listen, Vic, I can't stand it. And I know you planned it, but I'm going to set the record straight. In this Watergate, can't stand being in here. And it's because the crystal ball ain't so crystal clear. So while you sit back and wonder why I've got a fucking thorn in my side. Oh my God, it's a mirage.
Come on.
I'm telling y'all, it's Sabotage. I had to tell you, I had to get that off. I had to just get that off my chest.
I just don't know what to say.
Well, listen up. You can't say nothing. I mean, you shut me down with the push of your button, but I'm out and I'm gone. I'm gonna tell you now. I keep it on and on.
You're out.
Yeah.
You will. Do you mean you will not be on stage with me?
I mean, what you see might not get. And, you know, we can bet, but damn it, don't be getting souped yet. I mean, when you're scheming on a thing that's a mirage, Vic, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's a sabotage.
Don't do that to me.
No, our backs are now against the wall. Listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage.
Yeah.
Vic, it's a sabotage. Listen. Oh, Vic, it's a sabotage.
Yes, it's a sabotage.
You've been set up. If you walk out that door, who knows what's going to happen?
Honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do anymore, yeah? I really don't know.
Yeah. I mean, our backs are now against the wall. It's the opportunity you've been looking for.
Tell me about that. Why is that our opportunity?
We've been waiting our whole lives for this.
Yes?
Yeah, it's like it's something we could predict in the future, but, you know, sometimes I'm like, my crystal ball ain't that crystal clear, man. And like, you might sit back and wonder why. And I just feel like I got this thorn in my side, man. I feel like this is just a mirage. I hurt you. This is
Yes,
my
you did.
fault. This is my fault, Vic.
Oh, you hurt me.
Yes.
You are the last person who I thought would hurt me. The last one.
Yeah.
There's so many.
You're just a rookie on this police force. Things happen this way, all right?
Things should not happen that way. I can't accept that. I
know.
just can't. I can't accept that reality. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm a dreamer, yeah. I'm a dreamer.
Yeah.
Reality is nothing for me.
It's not. I know you can't stand it. You know I planned it.
I know you planned it.
I'm gonna set it straight. We're on this Watergate. You can't stand it. You know I planned it, and I'm gonna set it straight. This Watergate.
I can't stand it. What you did to me. I can't stand it. This sabotage. I can't feel it. You betrayed me.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. No, why you?
What you see, you might not get, and we can bet. So don't you get souped yet. You can't stand it. You know I planned it. I'm sorry. Oh, Vic, I'm sorry.
Those sorries, they don't mean anything for me. They don't mean anything for me. You are not the friend I thought. You, Jonathan, you.
Yeah. Where you going, Vic? Vic, where you going?
Just coming out of here.
You can't leave the force, Vic. You can't leave us.
Give me one reason why I should not leave you. Give me one reason. Okay, you see?
No.
There's no reason. You don't know anything.
Listen, right now we've got this terrible, this bad, this this ill communication, right? Right now that's happening, but phone is ringing. Oh my God. Yeah. There's one last case. If you want to join me, we can get it together. We can go see what's happening. It's your choice, Vic. Walk out that door or stay here and go with me. Either way, we're walking out of a door, but you can walk out of the door first if you want.
Okay, Jonathan, I stay. We do this together.
Yeah. 1, 2, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You and I.
You and I.
Partners again till the bitter end.
Again until the bitter end. Yeah.
I'm glad.
Me too.
Hey, I'm sorry for everything that went down, Vic. I was supposed to be your mentor, the one that guides you, and it turns out you guided me.
Do you really feel like that? That I
Yeah.
guided you?
Yeah, I really feel like that. I really feel like our communication's improved. I feel like I learned something. I feel like you've been there for me when I haven't been there for you.
How important that is, that you say something like that to me? That's really important for me. I'm glad that I'm happy with that I could do something for you.
Yeah, it looks like the student has become the teacher.
Often it's like that, no?
Yeah.
Student becomes a teacher. It's the way. It should be like that.
Yeah.
That's a circle of life.
It's the circle of life. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan.
Oh! Oh!
No, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan, don't.
Vic.
No.
Go on without me.
Oh, no. No, Jonathan. No. Stay here. Stay here, please.
I'm going. I'm fading. Listen.
I see how you're going. You're going away from me. I will miss you. I will miss you dearly.
Hey.
What?
Take my necklace.
Okay.
There's an inscription. Take it to my girl. Go to that address. Tell her I love her.
Ask, a little heart.
Yeah.
Photo.
Ask for Janice.
Janice. I do that, Jonathan. I do that.
Scene. Oh, buddy, that was so much fun. That was crazy.
It was so totally crazy. I enjoyed it. We even did some singing. I can't sing at all.
Well, I was going to ask you, are you comfortable improvising song or?
Well, let's say I was in a workshop, only 3 hours with, I think, Stacey Smith.
Oh,
and
yes.
It was about singing, and I really like it. I love it so much, but I'm so bad at it.
Well, I think she would agree. And I think anybody, like any music director says the same thing, which is like, it's about selling it. So it's just the fact that you jump in, it doesn't, like improv music, if you commit to it, that's like the only time you're guaranteed applause no matter where you are. If you just commit to singing. I loved it.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was awesome that you started singing that. Yeah, okay, no, we go for it. Yeah, it's
Well,
so
shit,
great.
man, if you got musical, you have to, I feel like you got to sing. And I
Yes.
think, so Sabotage, it's very funny because that suggestion was very personal to me because Sabotage is the song title of a Beastie Boys song. And so
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love Beastie Boys. So when that came up, it was
You
like, I think it was a
drink it a
little,
lot.
so I was just going through like all the songs I could think of and trying to put it in, but it was just such a, it was just such a fun scene and chance to get real like dramatic. And I love the use you had of like going into the camera
Oh
and like,
yeah. Yeah.
like are you a physical player in general? Do you like to use all the
Yes.
stage and
Yeah, yeah. I like to be physical and take distance,
yeah.
and closer, and it's something I really like to do. Now, therefore, I always standing when I do Zoomprov. So I have a bit of space here, which you can walk around, and you can do some things which are nice sometimes, so close or back.
I think it's huge. I agree. I'm like, it keeps your energy up too. I think when
Yes.
first starting, there was a lot of sitting, and I feel like, oh, it just, and even if you're on a stage, that will bring the energy down. But if you could
Yes.
stand and move around, I think it adds so much more.
Yeah, I also use a lot of props, and
Yes.
that's also nice to do. I haven't used any, but I mean, there are so many lying around, and that's oops. Oh,
No,
my
I was going to show you one. Have you seen these? I'm a big fan of these. Boom.
Oh, okay, yes.
Zoom's allowing you to
These
do
are the
it.
little filters, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's
Yeah.
great. So I love, like, I think I'm with you on using the props and costumes and things like that. I
Yes.
think it adds to the visual element of Zoom for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I just noticed that my name was wrong in the Zoom window. I'm using the Zoom license of someone else. That's the reason.
Well, my kids also use Zoom for school, like, because it's all
Okay.
virtual in the States now. So like sometimes I'll have my daughter's name or my son's
Oh,
name
yes.
on my Zoom as well. I forget to change it back.
Yeah.
Uh, how did you get started in improv? What made you decide to take classes or do shows or?
Oh, well, I started about 2 years ago, and I was an extra. I did sometimes a little extra roles in movies here locally, and I want to do a bit more. So I thought, let's go to a theater course. Let's follow something, have some experience or whatever, a little bit of training. So I just went to a course. It was a summer intensive of 5 days, and then the teacher said, "We are going to do improv." And I thought, what is improv? I didn't know. And I said, yeah, we are going to do theater without a script. So I thought, okay, yeah, theater without a script sounds fine. But yeah, by accident discovered it because I never had seen an improv show. Yeah, so bad with me, I guess. But yeah, it's a ridiculous story. But then, yeah, I fell in love with it, and I'm doing it really a lot. And then last December, I'm part of a duo. Yeah, we raised a duo, the Sidenote, here in Belgium,
Yep.
with Desi and myself. But then the lockdowns came. So in March we went, yeah, online, and we do a lot of shows. I think we have done 30 shows or something already
Wow.
on Facebook Live. And yeah, it's so much fun because now we are also inviting other people. So since a couple of weeks, we play at least twice a week with a guest, the three of us, and then we have 50 minutes of scene and then 15 minutes of an interview where the guest can talk about him or herself, about passion of improv or theater or courses or whatever. Yeah, it's just so much fun to connect now to over the internet, and it's amazing. It's amazing. so many people now you learn to know. And yeah, before that it was all very local.
Yeah.
At once in a while you had an international coach coming, yeah, and then you had a little bit of an idea of what's happening at other places. But now it's all open. We just love it.
I mean, it is very interesting to me coming from a place where it's like, oh, you've got a lot of people improvising, and in most cities, big or small, you've got at least one, and in bigger cities, more places where you have opportunities to study with people and see different shows. And
Yes.
then there are places where it's like, oh no, the only really instruction that you would get pre-pandemic was you could buy a book, maybe somebody did an intensive, or a guest would
Yeah.
come in, and then but then even the opportunity to, it's important to see shows as well, to see what people
Yes.
can do. And now the fact that you can train with anybody right now, you like really you can whoever you consider like the best improv teacher, I'm telling you, are available, so you can learn from them, you can do shows.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
what you're doing, I think, is great, in the fact of like just doing a bunch of shows. That's how you're going to get better.
Yeah, yeah, and every show you try something out, and yeah, you experiment and you experience a lot, and you find things which work and not work, and I think yeah, you just grow, and then when the day will come that we can be back on stage,
Yeah.
yeah, you have all that extra experience, I guess, which you use. Yeah,
And now
so
you have so many people also that you can go visit, and when you go to a different country, you're like, oh, I know people now
oh yeah,
because of Zoom Improv. I've been able to
yes.
play with so many people that now I have so many more friends. The world just seems a little bit smaller.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I also like very much are these jams you can go to,
Yeah.
um, where yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, I also with a troupe who come join on a Friday, and it's completely international. Yeah, it's Zigzag Improv, and it's from yeah, from the east and west coast over Europe to India to the Philippines, and we are all in the same Zoom. We all
Yes.
train together and play together. It's amazing. Yeah, I just
And
love that.
and you're getting to, now you're experiencing like, what are other people's culture like? What are other people's
Oh
strengths?
yes, yeah,
What part of the world plays what predominant style? Like, it just is so exciting for me to be able to pop into a Zoom room, and it's like, we've got 10 people from 9 different countries. We've got 20
yeah,
people from all around the globe. And that was
yeah.
not possible. I
Yeah.
mean, it was possible. We just didn't do it beforehand, which
No,
is strange that we didn't, but there was no
we did.
urgency to it.
Yeah, yeah. There was no need, or we haven't
Yeah.
even discovered it at that point in time. But although there are a lot of differences, there is such a common ground, I think, because
Yes.
well, we never met, and we played together, and yeah, it's just like improvisers coming together. You can do so much, although you never spoke or met, and it's it's not that I, for example, walk on the street and I see someone and can be so open or
Yeah.
so whatever, or happy, or whatever with that person. You don't have that common ground and connection. I think
Yeah.
with improv players, you have so much connection from the beginning immediately. It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's the key that everyone is looking for in the world right now, is connection. That's the one thing that's, I
Yes.
think, people feel are
Yeah.
lacking, is connection with people outside of their little bubbles, like people outside of their homes. Where can we find that connection? So I agree. I'm like, this is a
Yes.
great place
Yeah.
to find that.
Exactly.
Uh, I also too, I loved we had a very brief conversation beforehand, but I think it's very important now moving forward is, hey, what are things you're not comfortable with? I think that's a
Yes.
really key to talk to people you play with, to go, hey, what are things you want to avoid, and whatever they say, it's like, great, but like, to have that conversation, I think builds a little bit more trust in pretty
Yes.
quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's an important thing. We often forget that. Also, we do little shows or something. But I was thinking the other day, I suppose you do a show in Zoom, and everything goes badly wrong for some reason because topics are talked
Yeah.
about you don't want to talk about, or yeah, it's important to know about some boundaries, I think. Yeah, especially when it's live now, because yeah, everyone can see it. um,
Yes, exactly. And I think I'm taking a class from Stephen Davidson and Monica Gaga talking about inclusion and diversity and boundaries and things like that. And they said, just turn off your camera if it's something that crosses a
yeah,
boundary or triggers you. It's like, as improvisers, we get taught to like yes and stay in the scene. But I think as equally important is like, well, if it's something that's triggering to you or something you don't want, an issue you don't want to deal with or something you find inappropriate, like then you
yes, yeah,
maintain that power. Just like turn off your camera. And it's such a wonderful reminder of like, yeah, we want to make sure we lift people up and play with each other. And if there is something that someone's okay with, but you're not, then you don't have to play that with them.
no, exactly, that's true. Yeah, that's a good tip. Turn off the camera.
Yeah. And
That's so
because
simple.
and it's the same with on a stage where it's like, we stay in these scenes. It's like, well, just walk off, like just leave, and
Just go away.
just go. I learned a phrase early on, which is, I'm gonna go get a hammer, and that leaves you. You can leave any improv scene by just go, I'm gonna get a hammer, and then you just walk off, and
Okay.
there's always hammers. There's always gonna be a hammer in a scene, so just go.
You always need to have it in the scene.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
there's just hammer
Yeah.
everywhere. So like, I'm gonna go get a hammer.
Yeah.
Where can people, if they want to connect with you or find out, watch some of these shows or things you're doing, what's the best way they can do that?
Yeah, that's on Facebook. Yeah, so we have a page, the Sudden Knot. So the Sudden Knot, like a knot, yeah, with a K. I can put in the link if you want in the
In the comments?
in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So
put one in too.
yeah, and that's that's the best way, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
just do the Sudden Knot. So yeah, and yeah, we have a not lot of. I think we have 11 guests in November. So we do 2 a week, sometimes 3, and we try to have all sorts of people from all over the world, and that could be international coaches or directors of theaters, but that could also be people who are just starting with improv and
yeah.
who like to do it and who like to talk about the meaning of improv in their lives and what the impact was, for example. So everyone is welcome to play. Just shoot a note and we schedule something. So
That's great. I love that. I love that. I love that. It's like, well, we might have international coaches or people who just love playing, like, and just started off. I think that's so important for what we
yes,
do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can't, whether it's in person or virtual again, my friend, I cannot wait to play with you again. This was
Yeah.
so fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and many thanks for having me. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Bye bye.